Yes, hello? I'm still here.
Hello?
Yes, hello? Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, how are you doing? Okay.
I'm sorry, the office is a little busy right now. If you could call back and leave some...
Oh, no, it's so important because I know you have I know you're supposed to have, I know the rules. You're supposed to have the information in your system, and it doesn't require any of their authorizations. You know, you can give it to me. It's a privacy issue. I mean, the only issue is, who that the doctor or the practice manager, anyone in your office has discussed any of my matters with, because we know the privacy laws. And I want to see what the variance from that is and who has it, because it's very important, because I know some people got my information and who were not supposed to get it, but I don't know exactly how it went from which office. So if Dr. McCarthy will just tell me who he's given my information to, then that would settle the issue. I'll take him at his word. So I'm not going to ask for any kind of proof. He can just tell me, or you can tell me what the list of names are. Okay, so just go ahead and give me like a list of names, and I'll take your word for it.
I'm sorry, it has to be override.
What? Okay, can you ask? I mean, can he do it from his system? He can just override and you can get that information?
Yes, sir, but he's currently busy.
Right, I know, but I need my information. It's very important. I need to know it right now, because I need to take action like right now about what happened. So it's a very important matter that needs to get dealt with, because here's the problem. If your office is going to delay it, when I'm speaking back to my attorney, then that's going to make it look worse, like as though you're hiding something. So if you can just give me a list, I'll just take your word for it, whatever the names are. So I'm not going to call you after that, but I need the names so I can find out who else, because I know somebody else could have given out the information as well. So okay, because right. So just get in touch with Dr. McCarthy or Hannah, see if they can just come to the phone.
Miss Hannah is currently out of the office. I told you that earlier.
Okay.
I don't know what time she's going to be back. If you call back in an hour, maybe.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Here's the thing, right? Because I'm trying to get I'm trying to get the information right now, and actually, what my attorney said is that anyone in the office should be able to give me the information. There's no such thing as any authorization needed, because this is not asking any kind of medical question. This is asking a issue about my privacy rights and who the doctor or anyone in the office has discussed my matters with. So that's simple stuff which should be in your system, right? So I like for you to just give me all the names. And I don't think you need any kind of override. Did someone tell you you need an override?
Well, I'm currently new, so I need an override.
Wow, there's nobody else on the front desk who can do that?
They're currently assisting the doctor, so...
Okay, so when you mean override, you can't even get into the screen?
Correct.
Okay, but you can get other parts of the screen, but this part of the screen is private. And so this is where the doctor would be. If he made contact with someone in an unauthorized manner, he would hide that information so you could not give it to me.
What do you mean?
So if I authorize the doctor to make contact with 4 people, and the doctor made contact with 4 other people also, who I did not give any authorization to, the doctor could hide that information in the system, and you could not access it. But I'm wondering, why is the information being hidden? Because it's supposed to be. I'm asking this is a kind of question which.
Can I put you on hold for a minute?
Sure. Yeah. If you can just get somebody to answer my phone or my question. Thank you. Yes, hello?
Yes, thanks for holding. This is Max. How can I help you?
Oh, yes. Hi, how are you doing? I was trying to get my privacy information. What happened is I think some people got my information who were not supposed to get my information. So I'm trying to get a list of names of full names of people who, the doctor or anyone in your office had contact with.
To your information?
Right, because the only doctor I requested that your office get records from was Dr. Luke OK. But other than that, I didn't give authorization to communicate with anyone. So I need to get a list of names that someone has communicated. And when I spoke to the person who answered before, she said that information is in the system. It's just that she doesn't have access to it. She has to override it, or someone else has to override who has authorization to override. So I just need like the usual privacy information, just a list of names. So it's not like a medical question that the doctor has to answer. It's just I want to know who has my information.
Okay, information is in the system.
Right. So what I want to know is any of the information which is regarding me, who it has been talked to or discussed with.
Yeah, it's Miss Hannah.
Okay. So the only
she's in charge in this place.
Okay. So
She's in charge in this place, and then you have to talk to her.
Okay. So it doesn't say anywhere in your system. Because I know because here's the situation when you discuss it, Miss Hannah or anyone cannot go and discuss my matter with anybody else without my authorization, and my authorization has to be in writing. So
okay, you talking about authorization about what?
Authorization to discuss my matter or to get my records or do anything. You understand the privacy rules that right. So they cannot discuss my matter.
You want that kind of information, you have to talk to Miss Hannah. Okay, she's in charge in this place.
Oh.
I give it to you the information, yes, like that, me or the MAs. We have like a 3 or 4 MAs working here.
Okay.
The manager is Miss Hannah.
Right. But actually, I'm not really asking for anything that hard. I think it's just what you have in your system, what it shows, who I gave authorization to discuss, or because they're not supposed to discuss it with anyone I don't give authorization to. So that should be simple, right? It's just who I gave authorization to in the system.
Do you give it to somebody? You remember who you give it to?
The
authorization.
Right. The only authorization I ever gave your office to get any of my records for was from Dr. Luke OK. So
Dr. Luke OK, he not work here. He's a different office, you know that?
Right. So I gave your office authorization to contact him. But I didn't give your office authorization to contact anybody else. Zero.
I understand.
So
we have somebody else on the system. Yes, Mr.
Luke. Right. So Mr. Luke, is Luke his first name or Luke is his last name?
I think Luke is the first name.
Okay, you all just call him Mr. Luke. Okay.
Yes. Actually, we don't know because he's a doctor. We transfer to referral to him, the patients. Nothing else. We don't have other communication with him.
Oh, okay. But I know. So right. So his matter is okay with me, because here's the problem. Somebody else got my information, and I need to know right away how it went over. Now I think it may have gone from somebody else who gave it in an unauthorized manner, but I want to know if by some mistake or something it went out from Dr. McCarthy's office, because I didn't give Dr. McCarthy authorization to discuss my issues with anybody. So actually, if you can do this for me, I'm not going to answer my phone call when Hannah calls me back. But you do.
Give you phone call to Miss Hannah, okay?
But no. Right. So can you ask Miss Hannah to give me a call back this afternoon?
Because she's not here.
Right. Is she coming back today?
I'm not sure. but as soon I'm gonna see her, I'm gonna tell her. Okay.
Okay, so when do you think you'll see her? Like this afternoon?
I'm not sure, sir.
Okay. Right. So here's the thing. If you can ask Miss Hannah or Dr. McCarthy to write down a list of names that they have discussed anything to do with me, because it's like a privacy question. So if they if they can write down a list of names, and then if they can email that to me.
Okay, I don't know how that's gonna work, but you have to talk to Miss Hannah first.
Okay, if they right now.
You have to talk to Miss Hannah.
Oh, okay, so
Okay.
if she can either email it to me, or if she can just call my phone number, and because my phone number, but I want her to leave a message on my phone number, because I know what's happening. If I call back later, she's not going to be there, whatever. So if she can get me a list, my phone number is 240-475
Okay.
7737.
7737.
Right, 240-475-7737. And so my name is Joseph Crusaya. Last name is CRUSSIAH. And I really don't need to discuss with her. I think she just needs to give me a list of names, and she can go ahead and leave it as a voicemail for me. That will make it quick. So, because I think if I get the message and I call her back, then she's going to be gone again. So,
I'm not sure, sir, but as soon I'm gonna see her, I'm gonna give it your name and your phone number. She's gonna call you, okay?
Okay, so when you see her, can you give her the message too, that I want to get those names? So that's the message. Okay, so
I think you're gonna talk to her. When she's gonna call you, tell her everything, okay?
but yeah, I think right. So if you can just pass that message along so she can get a head start, because I think then it's going to take longer. So if she can just get that, and she can just give me that list of names, that would be really good. If I can get that list of names, I'll be set, and she can just leave that on my voicemail. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, bye.
Thank you.